on first down, Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
There we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
Oh, wow.
Stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a deep ball there on second down.
Marcus Peters. I could have had a sack, and I could have had an interception.
Defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Why am I so garbage?
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield.
Don't do what I think you're going to do.
Themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now
or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
He said out depressed. He's like, well, at least he got good yardage. If we score, get the ball back.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Oh,
and he's going to push his way.
Damn! Hold on. I'm gonna have to start running with Todd Gurley a lot more.
It'll be second down. Pretty effective
like
run
this.
there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
That's fine.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here.
Baker Mayfield jersey?
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. It's complete. He's got him in the end zone.
Low-key, I thought that was going to be picked off.
Brandon Cooks, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
Yeah.
And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
What?
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away.
There's nothing in this world that I love more than
That'll be taken
culture.
in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Chiefs coming back onto the field, as we noted earlier, going to take on the Colts this weekend. 12-4 in the regular season. You get the first-round bye. #1 offense in the NFL. That's the good part, but the defense has left something to be desired.
Yeah, they ranked 31st. That's just one step from the bottom in terms of total defense in the NFL. But they do rush the passer very well. Tied for the league lead in sacks. Their thing is, can they get a couple of key takeaways and just get the ball back to Mahomes and win a lot of shootouts?
Mahomes to throw on second down. It's intercepted in the end zone.
Damn.
Good position, and it's picked off.
That was like the play in the last game.
Well, it's not every day you see a defense pick the ball off and already have 6 points without moving. 7.
Damn, let's
no
go.
distance to run. Similar play, although it didn't happen right in the end zone. But you remember that Washington-Los Angeles Super Bowl?
I bet you that.
Where Joe Theismann tried to throw the
I
screen
think they're gonna
pass.
beat New England though.
But he tried to throw the screen pass, and Jack Squire got it with no one around and just waltzed in and pretty much broke their backs. That's a similar.
Like I don't know who they
play,
have on defense, but
didn't have to run at all.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna beat them.
Stats guy Johnny on the spot. Super Bowl 18, 38-9. It was in Tampa.
No, I'm talking about the Chiefs.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
I think they traded
This becomes a pretty
Dontari Poe.
important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are
Too good, man.
up a couple
Too good.
scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ear
And
back now
I have a
get
cold.
upfield, get out the
Imagine if I
quarterback.
didn't.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Disgusting.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
I was gonna ask you. I was like, you gonna use Travis Kelce anytime soon?
And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong.
This is intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, the All-Pro team was announced a Friday before the playoffs started. Aaron Donald, the only unanimous choice. Let's see, the Chiefs had 4, Bears had 4. What stuck out to you about the All-Pro team?
Well, it's such a great year for Drew Brees, a quarterback for New Orleans, the #1 seed in the NFC.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
Damn, my running back just left. This was a block.
Bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. A nice little juke.
Oh.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. The play fake to Gurley.
Kelly.
Now gone. He'll buy some time right. That's in the hands of Reynolds. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's gone. Trying to lay one.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his crew
Eric
will
Berry.
take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Eric Berry.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, a big story, as it always is come January. Head coaching changes around the NFL. If you count the situations in Cleveland, in Green Bay, that's 8 openings all told.
And that's about the number people were starting to predict somewhere around mid-season. I think out of all of them, the Marvin Lewis situation in Cincinnati, he had been there for 16 years. Many thought he might stay, but it seemed like it was a mutual deal where he decided to step down. But out of all of them, there may be 1 or 2 that may recirculate within the league and be a head coach at another spot.
Tough for Steve Wilks after just 1 season to be let go.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often in this league. He was the unfortunate recipient of way too many injuries on his team. Never got a chance to get off the ground.
On the ground, this is Ware. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Well, before the Rams take their next snap, Charles, let's preview that game that they have coming up with the Cowboys. You talked about what they can do on offense. They're obviously going to have to shut down Dak, Zeke, and that Cowboys offense.
Oh, wow.
Once and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now that we sit in the postseason, let's talk about some of these awards we've been hitting on all year, Charles. MVP, what do you think?
Well, I think it's going to come down to Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback at Kansas City, Drew Brees, quarterback New Orleans, and Aaron Donald, the defensive tackle for Los Angeles Rams. I ultimately think that Mahomes wins this award. I think he distanced himself late.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to find Hill here.
Okay.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Ooh.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Mark Barron in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, wow.
Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 45.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Aaron Donald. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now here's Mahomes.
What?
For a loss, but penalty markers are on
What?
the field.
Roughing the passer? Wow,
Get the yardage,
that's
but they need to see him
crazy.
take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Kelce, the intended receiver there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And as
trying to kick a field goal.
expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Rams now coming out on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here's Goff. Flushed out right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Okay. I guess this is fine, too.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Ow.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg, eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, while we have a second, let's look ahead of the divisional round of the AFC. Of course, Indianapolis and Kansas City kicking things off. And Charles, the Colts 4-0 all-time versus KC in the playoffs. They're becoming a pretty trendy pick.
They really are, and a lot of it is because of the strength of their offensive and defensive lines, not to mention how Andrew Luck is playing in his comeback season here in 2018. But Kansas City...
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. John Johnson with the INT. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st
I didn't mean to call someone.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Escaping the pressure right. He's got him in. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining.
I didn't mean to call this timeout.
We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Oh.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
The center blocked the shit out of that last tackle.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On the keeper, here's Goff. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Goff going to keep it himself.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Jared Goff. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that was just an old-fashioned scramble play, 4th and goal. And he willed his team into the end zone.
And I just don't know how, on the other side of the ball, you keep your composure. You account for everything. You defend everything. And this guy finds a way to make a play on you. Can you tell? That just agitates me a little bit as a former defender.
I know your hands are shaking. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen
Yeah,
it
he
too
hasn't
many
done
times.
anything.
On 1st down, Mahomes.
Damn.
Gonna get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Finding room inside the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body
Spun
out
that
there
man
all
off the
time?
field.
I think he should protect himself a little bit more.
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know, that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
Did someone turn the flags off or what?
Brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Goff. They'll roll him out right. His throw's going to be incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Super. We go.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And this return is going to be halted right.
I was just thinking, too, like, all right, I'll start killing the clock.
Well, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football.
That's fine, as long as I don't give up any points.
And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll run now.
No, it's going to have. It's going to have to.
At about the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go.
Now Mahomes gotta have this one. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
What the hell?
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0.
I didn't even know if I hit it, to be honest. I was like, damn, that's 48 yards. I was like, I might mess it up.
Shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them?
Yeah, I feel for you, my guy.
Zeros in the time column too.
So that's a wrap for Charles
that
Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at